Hey everyone, it's Regina, your friendly community manager, back with another installment of some of our favorite things to use. Today I'm going to be talking about Ramp, which has become one of our most frequented and used platforms for business automation, specifically our finance operations. And what's really great about Ramp is that you can customize it for your needs, for your business needs, as little or as much as you want. And so this is the homepage of Ramp's website, and I will show you what the platform looks like, but I can't show you too much because there's a lot of confidential information in there. But I think this is a really great starting point for you to understand and explore whether or not Ramp is for you. But the reason I personally love to use it as an executive assistant and business manager is because it really helps me see everything at a glance and understand where money's coming in and out in the business. And as a team of one, it's really helpful to have that resource just right in front of me. And so what Ramp does is it allows you the opportunity to assign essentially Visa credit cards to your team members. So if you have team members who are responsible for planning events, or you have team members who are responsible for other operations, you can segment both of those things and make sure that each team member is responsible for what type of spend. And there are limitations and restrictions that you can place on each of those cards so that you know exactly how much is being spent any given week, month, whatever timeline you set. And for what categories, entertainment, travel, business expenses, etc. For example, we have a specific card for all of our SaaS management, which is really helpful because we have a lot of different tools that we use that are paid on a monthly basis or an annual basis. And because it's a credit card, you can set the data for payments in each of those respective portals, and things just happen as they would automatically. Let's see. So that's pretty much the gist of Ramp. So I'm gonna hop on over to our portal. So this is our company portal for Ramp, and you can't see anything because, again, we have a lot of confidential information. But as you can see here on the left side of the dashboard, there are the different categories. So we have the inbox, which lets me know as an admin if any employees have requested cards, any transactions that need approval, any reimbursements that have occurred, any bills that are set to be paid, etc. The Insights tool, I can kind of show you that a little bit. It gives you an idea of recent activity and who did what. So you'll be able to see who's using what card for what purposes and for how much. The merchants that you're spending the most money on. So for example, this actually I can show you. So these are some of the different merchants that we have. Beehive is a platform, travel, etc. Bill vendors. Right now we only have two main vendors that we use Ramp Bill Pay for, which I'll explain here in a second. And then you can see the different categories of where your spend is, so on and so forth. And I really like this because, again, it helps me see how much money is going out depending on the type of payment. For example, ACH is what we use to pay the bill pay, and then card, obviously, like who's spending what on the credit cards. So my Ramp is going to show me at a glance all of the card holders and where the transactions are going, so like what's being spent. And expenses, same thing, showing me what's, where the money is being spent, who it's being spent with, who's spending it, etc. This is really cool, and I'm sorry I can't show it to you, but the cards, the card function shows you all of the different cards that you have assigned and who they're assigned to. And then you can even go in and see the card number and all of the detail and information. And I will show you bill pay because this is really cool. So bill pay is a feature that I love because it allows you to pay bills with ACH without having to go through your banking portal because everything's already connected to Ramp. Your banking information is already connected to Ramp. That's how it's able to pay for everything. Once a month, you get an invoice that lets you know, hey, we're about to pull all of this money from your bank account. Review it, just make sure that everything looks good, and you're doing that in real time as your transactions are coming in. For example, every Friday I go through and I look at all of the transactions that occurred during the week, and I either say, yep, looks good, let's go ahead and sync it to our QuickBooks, or I say, actually, there's an issue here, and then I either contact the person who made that transaction, or I go and I find whatever missing information is needed in order to approve that transaction and sync it with QuickBooks. Let's see, we don't have any bills for approval, but here we go. So this is really great. Like I said, we only have two main vendors that we use for our bill pay right now, and that's our bookkeeping and accounting and our advertising and marketing agency that we use. And so, you can see all of the bills right there. So yeah, that's basically it. We love Ramp. It's a really nifty tool. There's so much more to it than what I've covered here. And if you have a team, an admin who's taking charge of any financial operations for your business, or even if you just kind of feel overwhelmed because your business is starting to grow and get to a point where you just need a little extra support, but you're still a team of one, I highly encourage you to check out Ramp and to see if it's a good fit for you. It's a very seamless and very cool platform, and I highly, highly recommend it.